And this is what sources are indicating to us here at CNN News 18, that Mahua Moitra, who lost her status as a member of parliament from the TMC in the backdrop of the cash for query row, in fact has now been sent an official notice to vacate her house, and she's been given a time period of 30 days. Well, this was expected. Once you lose your status as a member of parliament, you lose the perks and privileges that come with being a member of parliament as well. So one of those privileges now being taken away, which is that you have to vacate your official residence. So now sources telling us that in fact a notice has been sent to Mahua Moitra, who was a member of parliament from the TMC. This after she lost her status as an MP in the backdrop of the cash for query row. Remember, the allegations against her was that the questions that were asked on the floor of the House were asked on the behest of a businessman, and the businessman named in this case was Darshan Hiranandani, who interestingly then turned an approver in this case. There were also multiple allegations that Mahua took a number of expensive gifts in exchange for those questions to be asked. All of this first started with a complaint that had been made by BJP MP Nishikant Dubey. Mahua on her side continues to fight a battle, saying there is no real evidence to prove that there is any sort of any quid pro quo. But after the ethics panel had seen and heard all sides, they came to a conclusion that because her login credentials in fact were shared, they were compromised. This meant that national security was compromised as well. Let's go straight to our colleague and senior editor Pallavi Ghosh, who's joining us on the broadcast. Pallavi, as we were pointing out, if you lose your status as a member of parliament, you lose the perks and privileges as well. And one of the privileges is to lose your official residence. We had seen something similar happen with Rahul Gandhi as well. Talk to us in a case like this. What is the protocol that follows from here on?
So, Ridhima, is just a matter of procedure. So, basically what happens, and as you rightly pointed out, whenever you lose your membership of the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, whatever the case may be, automatically the government accommodation which is given to you as an MP, you lose that as well. So, what we are learning is that Mahua Moitra has been given a notice of 30 days by when she has to vacate. This happens in two-way procedure. The Lok Sabha's Housing Committee, that is the one which sends the notice. It also goes through the Urban Development Ministry, and that's what government sources are confirming to us, that this notice has already been given to her. Within 30 days, she'll be expected to vacate her official accommodation. However, in some cases, the member of parliament may ask for extra time because they need more time to, kind of pack up their belongings. But that's in the rare of rare cases. I don't think Mahua Moitra would want to do that, because she certainly has been making the point that she doesn't have any kind of an attachment to whatever has been given to her by way of being a member of parliament. Interestingly, her matter is already in the Supreme Court. That's where she's filed a notice. But till she doesn't get revoked, till her expulsion doesn't get revoked, she will have to vacate her official residence in Telegraph Lane within 30 days.
So as Pallavi is pointing out, this is a matter of procedure and protocol. An official notice has been sent to Mahua Moitra. A time period of 30 days has been given. Pallavi is pointing out, in the rarest of rare occasions, sometimes an extension is given. Post this notice, Pallavi, are we seeing any reaction coming from Mahua Moitra?
Well, not yet. In fact, we are waiting for her tweet to come out, but not yet. No such reaction has come in. But remember, her point always has been regarding the entire case, that it's a case of political witch hunt. First, the manner in which she was expelled, and it's not just her. Almost everyone in the India Front Alliance tends to agree with her that it was an arbitrary dismissal of her as a member of parliament. First of all, the Ethics Committee was not the right platform to recommend her expulsion. Second, she was not given a chance to speak inside the Lok Sabha when the resolution had come up. And third, now of course they'll say that the way she's been immediately asked to leave her official residence, that's also a violation of the norms. But as we pointed out, it happened in the case of not just Rahul Gandhi. Even just recently, many of those MPs who have resigned as MPs because they've also won as MLAs in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh, they too have been asked to vacate the official residence. That's the procedure. The government's procedure is very, very clear cut. You're no longer an MP means you can no longer claim any right onto the accommodation which has been given to you.
Pallavi, am I fair to understand, because a lot has been said that this would possibly be the end of the political career of Mahua Moitra. She's only been expelled as of now, and she has only lost her status as a member of parliament. The TMC has already said that this is just a temporary setback, but she will come back stronger. So what is going to be the procedure that follows from here on, at least as far as the cash for query row is concerned?
Well, I mean, that investigation is going to be going on. A PE already has been issued by the CBI through the Lokpal. So that investigation is going to be going on. First, I think, is going to be when is it that her notice will be taken up by Supreme Court. If she doesn't get a reprieve, which could be a long drawn process, the simultaneous investigation is going on based on the affidavit given by Darshan Hiranandani and also by both Nishikant Dubey and Jay Anand Dehadrai's complaint, which has been given against her, where she's supposed to have taken money and gifts in exchange for questions to be asked. That is as far as the legal and investigative procedure goes. Politically speaking, well, I don't think it's the end road for her. Till she's not convicted, she can contest elections. And you saw that might, Sonia Gandhi standing right behind Mahua Moitra.
Correct.
Mamata Banerjee speaking very strongly in her favor. And the India Front meeting is going to take place where this issue is bound to come up.
Pallavi, keep tracking those developments for us. For now, we will have to leave that conversation there.